Welcome to this module on recommendation systems. I am Philippe Rigoret from the Mathematics Department and the Center for Statistics at IDSS. A large part of my research is devoted to high-dimensional statistics, and I also teach courses on this topic at MIT. In a nutshell, the goal is to find a needle of information in a haystack of data. As we will see, the goal of recommendation systems are similar in many ways.
Hello, I'm Devavrat Shah. I'm with the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science at MIT. I'm a member of the Center for Statistics at IDSS, Institute for Data, Systems and Society. Philip and I will be your co-instructors for the Module on recommendation system. My background is in machine learning and large-scale data processing. I teach courses on this topic at MIT regularly. I've spent the past decade thinking about extracting meaningful information from social data, the data that we generate. As we shall see in this module, recommendation systems represent an important, large class of societal questions that precisely deal with extracting information about people's preferences, what people like, what people don't like, from the data that they provide. The goal of this module is to discuss various challenges associated with designing recommendation system from both statistical viewpoint and computational viewpoint.
Before we dive into the subject, we should answer an important question, Devavrat. What is a recommendation system?
Great question, Philip. So in a nutshell, recommendation system is something that helps you find what you're looking for.
I see. Like a search engine, for example, Google.
Great point. It's a little different than that. You see, in Google, when you have to search something, you need to know exactly what you want to look for. For example, if there is a restaurant that I know precisely that I want to go for dinner tonight, all I will do is that in Google search bar, I will type the name of the restaurant, and then boom, Google will give me the address of the restaurant, the menu of the restaurant, the hours of the restaurant, and whatnot about the restaurant.
I see, but what if I don't know what kind of restaurant I'm looking for? Google is not really making any recommendations to me.
Great point again, Philip. See, Google search is helping me find answers to the question when I know precisely what question I'm trying to get answered. Recommendation system is a little less concrete. It's a bit mysterious, you see. Let's take an example of Yelp for that matter. Yelp is perfect for recommendation because it's supposed to recommend restaurants to us. So let's say hypothetically we are new to this town, great town of Cambridge, where MIT is, and we need to go for dinner tonight.
Great, let's find a good barbecue.
Well, Philip forgot I'm a vegetarian. How about we try American or whatever that is?
Okay, American cuisine it is.
All right, so let's find an American restaurant nearby using Yelp, and that fits our budget.
In a sense, a recommendation system is also a search engine, when I don't know precisely what to search for.
Absolutely, Philip. And here, search is more semantic. See, the semantic associated with the search intent is up to the interpretation. It's a context dependent. To a large extent, it's very personalized. It's personalized depending on the person who is searching for the answer. For example, what a good restaurant might mean to you, it may mean not so good to somebody else. Or what a good restaurant might mean to you today might mean something different yesterday and might mean something different tomorrow.
In a sense, a recommendation system is also a search engine when I don't know precisely what to search for.
That's absolutely correct. The search here is more semantic. The semantic associated with the search intent is up to the interpretation. It's a context dependent, and to a large extent, it's very personalized to the person who is searching. For example, what a good restaurant might mean to you may not mean good to somebody else like me, or what a good restaurant might mean to you today might mean something very different yesterday and might mean something very different tomorrow. It is this semantic aspect of the search that makes designing a recommendation system much, much harder than building just a search engine. So see, here is the top American cuisine restaurant in the area according to Yelp users.
So see, for example, I don't like this restaurant. I think it's too loud and it's too expensive. Sorry, but I guess I'm not your typical Yelp user.
Indeed, that's exactly what I meant by personalization a few seconds back. We'll see that it's a key feature of powerful recommendation systems. The recommendation is different for each and every user, customized to one's taste, and it's different depending on the context, be it time, place, or even one's mood.
That's correct. You see this when you shop on Amazon. The site makes recommendations that are based on your past purchases. In my case, I'm a huge grilling fan. It recommends barbecue items all summer long.
The same applies when you watch TV or other media. The Netflix recommendation system helps order the catalog for you so that you don't have to search forever. Recommendation system is the primary reason for the success of Netflix as a business. They have managed to make its users feel as if there is an infinite pool of catalog, even though actually they have bought a really small catalog.
And music too. It's pretty hard to keep up with music trends these days, and recommendation systems help you do just that. It tells you what music you might enjoy listening to. For example, systems like Pandora or Spotify provide excellent recommendations. I've rediscovered this band I like called The Arcs using Pandora's recommendation system.
Well, sometimes recommendation is not just for convenience, but it is necessity. Take for example of YouTube. You know how much content that sort of YouTube generates? Like every minute, here's the statistics I came across. Every minute, 300 hours of video is uploaded on YouTube. So let's hypothetically assume that you and I are going to 100% of our time continue watching YouTube. Then it will take 1 million lifetime for us to watch content generated in one lifetime. In a sense, recommendation system is essential to discover the content that we care about on YouTube